to Sip Away. I am Nicholas, and together with my co-host
Inga.
we are here to talk about everything and nothing. But overall, how have your week been?
Oh, okay. If you remember, Saturday we had Valentine's Day. So I think today we should do a little bit of Valentine's Day special. I know it's afterwards, and I know it's gonna come out probably after. But at the same time, just give me the reason about to talk about Tinder
Okay.
relationships and.
Why not? Let's go.
Okay, so fun fact. I was trying to check out what I was looking like, what I was doing last Valentine's Day,
Okay.
and I know what I was doing. First of all, I was at the airport flying to Poland, and that was the first time I could officially say "fuck love." Let's not catch feeling, let's catch flights. But the second thing that was super funny that made me laugh, that last year on Valentine's Day, I wanted to start like a meme page with the Tinder messages or bios that that were
remember.
funny. So I have I have a whole gallery of like screenshots.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the best one? Tell us.
Okay, so my favorite ones. There was a guy that asked me if I want to hook up, and I said no, thank you, I'm not interested. And then he said something else, and I just replied that like I wish you luck though. And I remember what he said. He said that I'm super fine, and I told him that maybe because I don't slut my energy away. And then he's like, would you like to grab a drink or a dinner? And then I just asked him if he is a Benjamin Button, because I obviously started the conversation backwards.
Yeah, you're totally in the wrong order.
I think he unmatched me.
I mean, it's just fun having fun sometimes.
Sometimes,
And giving those ridiculous answers when they write stuff like that,
Yep.
they don't deserve anything else.
Yeah.
It's just good to unmatch you, You don't lose anything, so that's just good.
I remember when I was single, I would never tell guys that I live alone. Whenever they would ask if I live alone, I would always say that like, oh, I live with a roommate or like with a friend or something.
Yeah.
And then I remember one guy replying that if we're gonna start dating and we're gonna like each other, I can move in with him because he lives by himself, so I don't have to live with someone.
I mean, okay, that's going very
God bless
far.
his soul.
Yeah, talking about before you even meet the person in the messages, I think that's maybe a bit too early and too fast.
Okay, but were you an awkward DM slider? Like, because I at least remember that you used to be on dating apps, not super long, not super intense, but
No, I would say I just hated them. It was not really my thing. I don't really.
so you were
Like
like,
using them.
hey, how you doing?
No, I was more like, I don't know. You use them sometimes, and you forgot they even exist. And it's like, yeah, they are not for me.
I think it's in general like, in a way we kind of get used to apps, but right now I can see that like people are going more away from apps, that like everyone figured out that this is not the way it's supposed to be, that like it's just being kind of deemed to the failure.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I think everyone is just so used to apps being for everything you do these days. Like, everything from, I don't know, showing who you are and signing off to take packages to unlock your cars in many cases to the dating apps to... It feels like everything is just an app today for some really weird reason.
Yeah, I feel like we are kind of chronically online, to be honest.
Yeah. It's kind of hard, like even here in Gothenburg, like you buy a bus ticket now in the app, of course, but then to use it, you still need to have access to either data or Wi-Fi in order to use to actually use your ticket, which is like, okay, now you need that for a bus ticket. I think sometimes, all this app and connectivity and being online all the time almost goes too far.
Yeah, I would agree to that. Okay, but how were your Valentines? Did you had a good time?
Yeah, so Oh yeah, a bit of a reveal here. Now, not me and my girlfriend, but me and my fiance.
Okay, so we are doing a big reveal.
Why not?
Ooh.
Yeah, we actually got engaged during our trip in London we had earlier this year.
Can we please edit some, like, I don't know, dun, 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 in the background when you say it?
Maybe. We see what we can do. Still trying on the editing bit. But no, we actually started a Valentine's Day tradition of staying at home instead of going outside, because you can actually go to a restaurant like any other day of the year and there's so much less people. And we always do tacos. So we started, buying the shells and so on, and now we knew. But now slowly, every time we've kind of leveled it up. So making our own tortillas, salsas, and so on. So yeah, that's really fun. So that's kind of our little tradition when it comes to Valentine's Day.
I feel like it's cute. Like, obviously we had that conversation that I think Valentine's Day is like any other day. And it's nice to celebrate it and have a cutesy little dinner or something that is like yours. But at the same time, I'm always surprised when people are doing like crazy things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's
Why
kind
should
of
it be
giving
just
like
one day. Every day should be
you're a
day
shitty
celebrated.
man. 364
4 days of the week, and then you
and
try
then one
to...
day you were the perfect boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Like you should just be a good person every day. But talking about food, we'll play a little game here.
Okay.
We don't gonna know the foods. We have to rank them from 1 to 5.
Okay.
And yeah, as we go, more options is gonna come out, and we cannot change the position of them.
Okay.
So
kind of like a
now-
blind ranking.
Exactly, a blind ranking. So first up is beef kebab. Oh, and number 1, of course, is the best one. Number 5 is not the favorite
worst one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, beef kebab. I'll give it 4.
Then we have sausages.
Sausages. I don't like sausages that much, but I think they're like above beef kebab. Okay, sausages 3.
Okay, you're going for the middle first.
Yes.
Okay, now we have lasagna.
Lasagna. I don't know who did that ranking, because maybe lasagna is going to be the best thing that is. And I like lasagna. Okay, lasagna 2.
Yeah, that's a fun thing. Everything that comes up is just random each time, right?
Yes.
Okay, now you have tuna salad.
Okay, I love tuna, so tuna salad is 1.
Okay, so then your number 5 on the list is sushi. So
Fuck.
number 1, tuna salad. Number 2, lasagna. Number 3, sausage. Number 4, beef kebab. And number 5, sushi.
I would switch it. I would do it like sausage, beef kebab, lasagna, tuna salad, sushi.
Yeah, I think I will go with sushi, sausage, lasagna, tuna salad, and beef kebab.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is a good one and a hard one, I think. Pizza.
Pizza is number 2.
Pizza number 2. Okay.
Yes.
Barbecue ribs.
I don't like barbecue ribs that much because they're sticky. Okay, give it a 4.
Okay. 4 for barbecue ribs. Then we have ramen.
Ramen. Ramen is a good one, but ramen is below pizza, so number 3.
Okay. So we have 1 and 5 now. And here's beef kebab making another appearance.
Okay, beef kebab is 5.
Okay, so are you ready to find out your number 1?
Okay, give it to me. It's probably gonna be bad.
Lasagna.
Okay.
So lasagna, pizza, ramen, barbecue ribs, and beef kebab.
Yeah.
Let's see about your favorite restaurants then. And fast food restaurants.
Okay.
Five Guys.
Five Guys. That's the burger joint, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's do 3.
Okay, right in the middle. In-N-Out Burger.
I feel like they're better than Five Guys. Okay, number 2.
Then we have Wendy's.
Wendy's. Ooh, they have a good strawberry milkshake. I kind of blocked myself with the Five Guys and In-N-Out. Okay, so Wendy's could be 4.
4. So again, we're going for the middle, and then we have 1 and 5. And that's Subway. Is it top or bottom of this list?
I just hope that my favorite fast food place is going to be there. So Subway number 5.
Okay. And what are you hoping for number 1?
Taco Bell.
Okay, let's have a look. Number 1 is Chipotle. Mexican grill.
Okay, that's also good. That's also the number 1 that I would pick, to be honest, because Mexican always
Yeah, it
is like...
feels like in the same vibe, right?
Yeah, I think Chipotle is quite like more healthy. Like Taco Bell is like a McDonald's of Mexican, and Chipotle is like, I don't know. healthier version.
Yeah, I think I haven't really had any of them since we don't really have none of the two in Sweden, so I have not really tried any of them. But that would be kind of fun sometimes.
Yeah, I was introduced to Chipotle by my distant cousin that lives in the US
Ooh.
when I visited, and it was really good. But it's also, I feel like, especially being a foreigner, it's quite stressful because like they have the bowl or the wrap in front of them, and like you have to tell them what you want.
Yeah, you have to kind of decide, almost like Subway in a way then.
Yeah, but like I hate it. Like I need to think. Sometimes before going to the restaurant, I need to check the menu to know because like I don't want to.
Yeah, you need to be fast. I want rice, I want
Yeah,
chicken,
exactly.
I want salsa.
You know, so many times I'm like sitting reading the menu and I'm like, I would want that, but I've tried already this, so maybe this would be better. But at the same time, I want to try something new. And then the waiter comes in and I panic. So I often panic order.
Always order the same thing.
Yeah, or like I order something because I'm like, that's going to be a good option. And it turns out to not be so good. But like, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's fair. Do you like snacks? Since we are already in the topic of food.
Snacks, yes.
So where do you put popsicles?
Popsicles, number 5.
Number 5, yeah.
Easy.
It's also very like season based. Like I don't know, I'm not a fan of it in the winter either.
Yeah,
I'm not the best snack out there. So I agree with you. I would also go for 5. Ooh. Then we have some crackers though. Simple, but
crackers are good, but crackers with cheese are even better.
yeah, that would be even better. But now you just have some plain crackers over here.
Okay, so crackers, I say number 3.
Number 3, okay.
Because there's always chance for something more disgusting to appear.
That is true.
Yeah.
What about ice cream then?
Number 2.
Number 2, okay. So we have 1 and 4 open here. And then that's some potato chips.
Number 1.
Number 1, okay. This leaves you with muffins for number 4.
Okay.
Potato chips, ice cream, crackers, muffins, and popsicles.
I think I'm actually happy with this one. That's the way I see it. That's the way it should be.
Yeah, I agree. That seems like a good order as well.
Okay, so speaking about food, did you had anything interesting this week? I can tell you that my new discovery, it's buffalo wings.
That's a good one. Chicken wings in general are really nice, and combine them with a good sauce.
Yeah, I think I rediscovered wings after we went to get like the chicken wing, unlimited chicken wings at the Brewdogs.
Yeah, exactly. Like they do all you can eat kind of chicken wing buffet at Brewdog, and as we also discovered when we were there, they actually had like billboard with the top people that have eaten the most wings. And, you see the numbers, like, okay, it's 100 and something. You're like, wow, how is that even possible?
Okay, but like...
it feels even worse when you're kind of sitting there yourself and you just eat like, I don't know, like 25. And you're like, how did those people eat 120 wings?
It's crazy because at the beginning when I saw the board, obviously 120, I'm like, I'm not able to eat 120. But to get classified on the board, you would have to eat... How much was it? 57?
I think so, to be kind of, in the
and I was
lower
like,
rankings.
Yeah, 57, that's nothing. Me squeezing like the 20th wing, already like being so full and whatsoever.
Yeah, it's like so funny, right? Because you start with they come with a few wings in the beginning, maybe like 10, 15 or something to share. And you go through those first 10, 15 wings so fast. Then they bring out the second batch and you're like, yeah, okay, this goes a little bit slower, but it's still okay. Then they come with some more wings. You try some new sauce, and suddenly when you're on the third batch of wings, you just like, one at a time, one every few minutes. So like the pace changed dramatically as well. Which is
they were so smug about like asking us if we want more when they literally saw that like we are like almost dying there. Yeah. From overdosing chicken wings.
But I think they just have to, since we have ordered unlimited until we tell them we don't want anything else.
Yeah, according to my calculation, if you guys would ever wanted to try Brewdog's wings, you have to eat more than 15 to make it worth.
Exactly.
That's why I had 20.
And it's also good to know, at least in Sweden, in Gothenburg, you need to kind of pre-book it before. So you cannot just go in on a Wednesday and order it. You have to order it and book it beforehand.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, no, I think tacos has been, especially since with Valentine's Day as well,
Yeah.
always something we have done a lot, and mostly doing the whole tortilla part and salsa part has been very fun to learn more about and try out more.
Okay, but do you have any add-ons to your tacos that you feel like it's illegal? Like, the Mexicans would come and like, I don't know, be ashamed that you're adding it to your tacos, or do you think it's quite like culturally appropriated?
I mean, I'm not
Appreciated?
an expert in authentic tacos, but I would say I don't think it's anything anything offensive on them. Right now,
No
it's
pineapple?
mostly, some salsa, tomatoes, and onions, and then the protein, if it's either fish or meat or
Yeah.
shrimp or
Yeah.
whatever, and maybe that's pretty much about it. So kind of easy and simple to start with. Not
No.
too many ingredients or too
No.
many things.
Okay, no, nothing edgy.
No,
No pineapple on the pizza.
I mean,
What's your stand on the pineapple on the pizza?
I think it.
Please, Mr. Nicholas, could you give us your official opinion about the pineapple on the pizza?
Yeah, I think I kind of like it in a way. I think depends on what type of pizza you have, right, and which type of dough and stuff you
Yeah.
use as well. Because it feels like traditional Italian pizza or like a Pizza Hut pizza or a Domino's pizza, kind of, very different
yeah.
in what ingredients you can use and so on. And in Sweden, pizza tends to be very thin
Mm-hmm.
crust with it. And with that type of pizza, I think, you can have some pineapple, you can have some more combinations. Like in a more authentic Italian pizza, I would not really have it. Then I would go more simple, maybe just like some mozzarella,
Yeah,
tomato,
yeah. But it's
some basil.
yeah.
And then with like more, the chains like Domino's, Pizza Hut and stuff, like their pepperoni pizzas are always
Yeah, or like
my
a barbecue
favorites.
dream or whatever, yeah. Yeah.
So I think like a pizza can be many different dishes depending on which type of pizza you have in that way.
Okay. But have you tried the Swedish pizza? The banana peanuts and the curry, I think?
No peanuts, no. And I've also never tried kebab pizza. I think that just seems like
Excuse me?
too much of things on a pizza.
There are different versions. I remember trying kebab pizza, but with like French fries also on top of the pizza.
Yeah, I've seen
And
that
it's
as
like
well.
you get one slice, and one slice is enough. It's like walking diabetes, and
It's like a
pizza.
dish on a dish.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, but it has its charm. It's like if you want really like a fast foodie food, then I would say like kebab pizza is doing the job.
Yeah.
Me and my boyfriend, me and Michael, we usually have. I wouldn't call it an argument, but I'm always getting annoyed whenever we go for a pizza and he leans towards ordering kebab pizza. It's not like he cannot order kebab pizza, but like every single pizza we order, he would go for kebab pizza. And I'm like, try something else. There is life outside of kebab pizza.
Yeah, but I mean, as long as you're enjoying something, why not go with the same thing? Especially if you don't want to eat pizza so much and you eat pizza now and then as well. It's like,
No, but like,
going
you
for
know
the
how
safe
it
option
is?
good.
If we would go for pizza, like kebab pizza, on Monday, and then we will end up out of ideas on Thursday for dinner, he will ask, can we have a kebab? So it's like the kebab is the one thing that I think he could eat like every single day.
What would be the food you could eat every single day? Like you had to choose a food, you eat that every single day. What do you go for?
Okay, assuming that kebab is a protein and he's just eating the same protein on different dishes, for me, the one protein that I could go for a really long time and I don't think I would get bored is tuna.
And if you have to like pick a specific dish, I don't know, say like pasta bolognese or like margarita pizza or whatever, one standard combination, so you cannot really change it.
I think I would go for toasties.
Toasties?
Yeah, I think I'm like big fan of like grilled cheese sandwiches or like ham and cheese toasties, but it always has to be ketchup and mayo on the side so I can dip it. And then like I never mix them together. I do it with like the edge of the toasty.
Okay.
Because I don't want to make the spoon dirty. It's one of the things. And like I would just like, instead of, okay, obviously I would use like spoon for mayo and for ketchup. But then I would, when you mix it with like the edge of your sandwich, you can balance the proper proper balance between ketchup and mayo.
Yeah, that's fair. I think for me, if I had to choose something to just eat that one same thing every time, it would probably be salmon sushi.
Yeah, that's also good. That's also good. In general, like a salmon sushi bowl, because I don't know if I would want it to have it like in a maki or like nigiri shaped, but like a sushi poke bowl. That's also nice.
Yeah, it's easy and simple, and like it also takes out most of the hassle as well of having to reheat it when you take it to work or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Take it out of the fridge, just eat it directly.
Okay, but
Fast and easy.
yeah.
And I kind of done it as well. It felt like when I was living in Hong Kong and studying there for 6 months. I don't remember how many days in a row it would just be sushi, and that was just nice.
Nicholas, we hate you. You don't have to remind us every single episode about your wonderful, colorful life. Some of us were born in Mother Poland. didn't see any culture outside of pierogi culture. Yeah, pierogi is
I'm
also...
kind of surprised. I was about to say, I'm kind of surprised you didn't go with pierogi.
Because I know how much hassle... Like, it's with toasties, you know what you expect, and you can, like, recreate them, and they taste good with the pierogis. I would have to make them. And making them is a bit of a hassle. And then, like, if I would wanted to go for the store-bought, not every single pierogi brand is, like, okay. The best ones are homemade or, like, from, like, a nice restaurant or whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it's just, like...
But would you pick pierogi if you... Let's just assume...
If I would have them deliver every single day?
For some reason, they just appear in front of you. You don't really have to think about how you make them or where you buy them.
Can I get different feeling every single day, or have to stick with one?
No, you have to go with one. But you don't have to make them or anything. So they're always available. But it's just one flavor. You cannot change that.
Then I would feel like I would go for like Asian dumplings. Because the problem with pierogi is that like sometimes they're too heavy. Like I generally, like when I'm thinking about the food I would have to eat until I die, is that like sometimes I'm not in the mood for something.
Yep.
And then like I know that like some of the days I would, like in the middle of the summer when it's like 30 degrees outside, like I don't know if I would be in the mood for pierogi.
I agree. Yeah, that's kind of like, more like stews and stuff like that are kind of nice. Like they would never work in the summer.
Yeah. Like you don't cook like warm and cozy food in the summer.
No. So yeah, like we are lucky that we don't have to stick to that and just eat one food every time. But yeah. Let us know what you guys would eat.
Okay.
If you just had to choose one food.
If you would have to listen to one song.
Over and over and repeat.
Yeah, one song.
Can it be a podcast? Can it be Sip Away?
No, it has to be a song.
Okay. I think I would probably pick something, like elevator background music or something that doesn't really have lyrics.
Yeah,
I
was thinking. Yes, I was thinking about it.
Soundtrack in the back.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, but it'd probably be maybe some kind of like
Gladiator,
jazz music or something playing in the background. But
yeah,
I think you would be bored of lyrics if you just had to listen to one song all the time.
Yeah, 100%. Yes. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm listening to one song just because, like, I don't know if you ever have these days when you want to listen to something like, I don't know, inspiring or like some song that like you're in the mood for, and then you open your Spotify and all of the songs seems like you listen to them all the time and you're like, I wish I could discover like great new song.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you do that. Like sometimes you feel really nice, you just listen to the same song, and then one day you're like, no, I've listened to this song too much. And then you kind of look around, try to listen to some new songs, and then when you finally find the new song you really like, that is kind of the best thing ever, and you just continue playing that and repeat. And then you kind of forget the first songs you really like to play that year until the Spotify recaps come on, and you kind of listen through it. It's like, oh yeah, I listened to that in January. Yeah,
but I also feel like over a couple of years, you probably burned so many songs. Like I burned so many of some songs because I just listened them too much. And right now, even though I like that, I used to love that song. I'm like, I'm not in love with it anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Or like you listen to it and then for some reason, you associate to something, or you have listened to it too much.
Or even worse, you associate to someone.
Yeah, exactly as well. So I think it's so many things that can change how you see like a song or so on as well.
Yeah. Yeah, but I feel like, especially with music, it's a lot of memories and a lot of people that you listen that song with, or like they introduce you to that song and they showed you, or there's like cutesy little story. Like I think we all have something like that. That like specific songs are bringing specific memories.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of in general very good to associate things with places and memories and smells and so on. You can just like, I don't know if you ever had that, but sometimes with food as well, right? You may have a favorite food and you have eaten that food so much, or something that you maybe feel sick or whatever afterwards, and then you don't really want to eat that food anymore because
Yeah.
it feels like, it kind of destroys it in a way if you do something too much as well.
That's true. That's 100% true.
If you could choose one thing everyone in society should cancel in 2026, what would that be?
How about you?
I mean, I think I will stick with an old one, but raisins, they should just stop existing.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no need for them, Either grapes, wine, or whatever, but raisins, usually, when you kind of get that bread or sweet or whatever, and then you
I love it.
take a bite into it, and suddenly it's full with raisins, and you're like, oh, that destroyed that one.
This is one of the nicest surprises of my life.
No.
I always hope for it when I have like a milky croissant that it's gonna have raisins.
No.
inside.
So raisins should just be straight out banned. That would be
Cheesecake
my choice.
with raisin.
No. No, so that would be mine.
Okay.
Straight up banning raisins.
No raisins.
No. Not allowed anymore.
Give me another question.
I mean, have you watched any good reality shows?
I'm on a pause with reality shows. We are rewatching Afterlife because Michael never seen it. So I'm introducing him to sad, sarcastic British humor.
No, but I mean more like any favorite reality shows or TV shows, like MasterChef or Love Island or.
I have so many. You know that like I like to watch that.
Which one would you want to be in, and which one do you think you'll be most likely to win?
My favorite one is Extreme Cheapskates, but I don't see myself being there. I've never cooked lasagna in a dishwasher yet. I've watched Love is Blind, and I've watched the Secret Life of Mormon Wives, and I think I watched like Ultimatum. It feels like, I don't know, like I could be in a reality show about me, like Keeping Up with Kardashians, or like the Secret Life of Mormon Wives. Like I guess I could have cameras following me, because I don't see myself going to Love is Blind. I was seeing people and I was still blind, so I feel like Love is Blind would end up very, very bad, because I don't have a good backtrack of dating people in real life. So that, and then I would be super stressed in like Millionaires. I remember there was like a Polish reality show when they would ask you questions before, and you would be connected to like variograph.
Yeah.
To check if your answer is true or false. And then, like, depends on the amount of money, they would read one of the questions. And there was so much drama because, like, I don't know, he would have to answer the question for 10,000 zloty, which is relatively 20,000 crowns. And it would be, have you ever cheated on your girlfriend? And, like, they were super, like, vicious about it because
they really
always
know which one to choose.
First of all, and second of all, they had, like, a little table on the side with, like, mom, dad,
of course,
and the girlfriend / fiance or wife. I think I wouldn't be able to like participate in stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that seems a very harsh one. I think it would be kind of fun to do one, more like, I don't know, like Jeopardy, or Who's Wanna Be a Millionaire or something like that. I think that would be kind of fun.
But don't you ever have these moments that like you have to answer the question and you don't know the answer, and then the time passes and you are like, yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, but I think I prefer one of that, because then at least you have like, take Who Wanna Be a Millionaire, right? You have one for like 25% chance to get the right answer. And worst case scenario, people may think you're not the smartest because you answered the question wrong. I think I prefer that much more than being like, I don't know, in Paradise Hotel or
Naked Attraction.
Like one of all those, filled with drama shows that I don't know, just play for the drama.
I can tell our listeners the tea.
Yeah, tell them.
Okay, so I think there was a moment when I watched Naked Attraction Sweden, and there was one guy from Gothenburg, and he was like a PhD student. And
For people that don't know what it is, can you just really
okay,
quick just
so
tell
it's
them what it is?
basically a show that like a person comes to the show, and she needs to pick out the person that she would or he would wanted to date, and she has like these 5 booths, and they have like a curtain that every single round is going a little bit up. So in the first round, for example, you just see everything naked up to the belly button, and based on that you have to pick which one would you like to date whatsoever. So one of the guys that were supposed to be picked was from Gothenburg, and he said that he is like a PhD student, which like I cannot imagine being a PhD student and voluntarily agreeing to that, because if anything, like you're teaching at least 120 students.
Someone's
like,
gonna find out. Someone's gonna find the seed.
They're gonna know. And a couple weeks later, me, you, and Michael, we were sitting in a outside pub down in Domkyrkan, and then we saw the guy with a girl pushing a stroller, and then the flash of like I recognize him. How I do recognize him? Do I know him and whatsoever? And then Michael was like, "That's the guy." So we basically seen him naked before.
Yeah, then suddenly seeing him randomly on the street.
Oh, you know which show I would want it to be, but I know I'm like such a panicking person that I would not survive.
Which one?
Survivors. That like when you have to go to some like lonely island and then like build your stick tent and then little fire and then like hunt for food or whatsoever.
Race Across the World is another one that I always thought was kind of fun, where they kind of start at one point and then they have to do challenges and earn clues in order to find their next destination, and each time one team is eliminated, and I think at the end the team that wins some kind of money, but they have to kind of go through all the different countries and solve different puzzles and so on and do different challenges and try to not be the last one that arrives at the next destination.
Oh, that's also fun, but I think that would be fun to like be coupled up with someone, so you don't have to do like the
there were
challenges,
always 2.
Yeah.
Some challenges they needed 2 people as well, or maybe one was better at one thing and one was better at another. So it were always teams of 2 people.
Okay, if you could have a reality show or like a game show, what would that be?
Maybe something, kind of like MasterChef-ish in a way.
Okay.
But of course you have like all the experts, kind of like you have now, right, with chefs and so on that do the challenges. And then I would just be one of the judges as well, just trying all the food and just coming in with my comments.
That's nice.
So of course I still have the experts that know everything and teach them the skills and give them the challenges and just actually judge the technique. Then I would just be just trying everything and just giving some comments as well. But sometimes you just, when you watch those shows and you're just going to comment, like, how is a professional chef, someone that does those really good things, suddenly do so many mistakes? So I would pretty much do like a MasterChef, but just put me as one of the extra judges on the side. And you?
I was thinking about it. I would want it to something like Got Talent.
Yeah.
Like, you have people, but like I would not go for like a usual talent. Like, give me your talent that is like kind of useful. So like you have 5 things in your fridge and you have to make a really nice dinner out of it. Or like, I don't know, like something. Give me something, like something unique. I think I like when the animals are doing tricks. So if anyone would compete in my shows, I would be like, oh, this is a pony, and the pony can pretend to be dog. I'm like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, but like you see, I think that's what I mean, right? It's so many shows. So even now when we are thinking about what we would want to be part of, it's mostly an idea that already been made.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, probably. But like, okay, I think recently I'm watching like short cutouts from Dine With Me.
Yeah.
And that's a good one. And I don't know what are the rules for the show, but like so many people are like, oh, I've never cooked that before, so let's do it for the dinner that's supposed to bring me some money.
Yeah, I think what they don't want, right? They don't really want someone that is a professional chef or like works in a kitchen or something. It's supposed to just be everyday people that love or like food or like hosting, I think.
Yes, but at the same time, I like food. You like food. We are not professionals, but you would not do half of the things that they're doing.
Yeah. But I also think they're also looking for people that kind of want to be
That have
on
a character.
on camera, have a character, want that 15 minutes of fame as well. So they're probably not always looking for, the best cook or the most professional one. Also, they're also looking for the drama or where there can be conflicts or where it can be a funny story to kind of give that TV and camera angle as well, I think.
Oh, it's crazy. I had a friend that was like participating in a lot of these castings for like talent shows.
Okay.
Most like 100% only for singing because she was singing, and I was super surprised because basically the stuff we see on TV it's not real. So basically they have like a pre-casting with only TV production where they have to like obviously they're gonna perform and then they have to fill out their questionnaire, and a bunch of the questionnaires have like, what was the most dramatic story that happened in your life? Or like, what is your sad story and stuff like that. So they want you to give the sad story. And,
Yeah.
and like we were talking and like she was saying that like, my life is pretty normal. Like I never had anything like super dramatic to happen, or like even if I had, there are some stuff that like I don't want to share there.
Of course, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
And then people are milking it.
I mean, unfortunately, that is TV, right?
Yeah.
But talking about interesting shows that were like, why are people actually competing in that one? Do you think you'll be able to compete or do good in, I think it was called like the Fear Factor? The one where they put them in the different fears, like if they're afraid of like bugs for whatever is one room, or snakes or whatever it could be, and it's always in the dark and you don't really know what you're gonna touch and so on.
I think I wouldn't be able, because the two fears that I have, one is I don't like deep water, so 100% they would they would do the deep water on me, that like take me in the middle of a sea or something, and I would have to like dive and it would be pitch black.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like I would die. And my second fear is like I don't like clowns. It's like obviously clowns in the circus is fine, but if I would walk down to the bus stop from your apartment when it's like a little dark outside, and some clown would be on the street waving.
Yeah. I mean, possibly because he was waving.
Waving and like smiling, like a creepy smiling, like
Yeah.
Pennywise type of smile.
So then I assume you prefer Burger King over McDonald's then, because they're not as scary.
No, I actually prefer McDonald's.
Even with a clown?
Even with the clown. Like I have to conquer my fear.
Exactly, one burger at a time.
Yes. Ronald McDonald can scare me. No, but like Ronald McDonald looked normal,
Yeah, I mean,
like,
of course. I think
he's a happy clown.
exactly what you said before as well. It's not the clown as well, but just someone dressed up in a ridiculous outfit suddenly waving at you at, a dark place in the middle of the night. The more scary part, I think, more than what costume he's wearing.
In general, I feel like, the person would not have to have any outfit, just smiling creepily and waving at me.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like moving slowly. I think the worst part is moving slowly, because if they run towards you and they attack you, you know what's going on. But if they're like moving slowly, like in the horror movie.
Yeah. I think then I assume you remember the time when the first, or not the first, but the new It movie was released, and it was, all these people dressing up as clowns, jumping up and scaring people all around, and it was a big problem in so many cities.
Okay, luckily not in my city, but I remember me and my sister, we went to see that movie, and I remember us screaming a bit, because it's like, it's the jump scares.
Yeah.
And he also kind of looks creepy.
Do you have anything to recommend to our listeners?
Oh my God.
So they can spend the time until the next episode comes out?
I have a book, and the book has 992 pages.
Okay, that's a long book.
And I didn't realize that this book has so many pages, and I got too invested, and I still have 30% left of the book, and I've been reading it.
Good.
I've been reading it since like, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, and I can't stop. every single spare moment that I have, I need to read it because I got so involved. It's a book called Alchemist, and I know the opinions are like many people hate it, but I like it. It's a very slow burn book. It's giving kind of Hunger Games style, because you have like this, maybe not post-apocalyptic, but you have like a different vision of society that is also divided by good guys and bad guys, and people just being people, good people doing bad things, bad people doing good things. But yeah, that's what I'm reading.
That is one of the best feelings, right? When you start reading a book and you just want to continue reading it because it's so good. And it's also kind of funny sometimes, at least for me, right? Because you start a book and, maybe the first 50 pages or whatever, you're kind of like, yeah, okay, this is okay. You kind of stop it. It goes a bit slow. And then suddenly you come to a point where it's like, nope, now I need to continue.
Yeah.
As soon as you pass that first little bit and you kind of get hooked on it, it's like, oh, now you have to read all of it. And that's one of the best feelings, I think.
I think for me, like the biggest difference right now is that I've been reading like this fantasy books for a while, and it's not like they are all predictable, but it's okay for you to pause after, let's say, a chapter. But this one is kind of like there is a where going, so you have to finish.
Yeah.
And then there is like so you start with the future, and then you got the retrospection, and you try to catch up to the moment that like the person goes back to the time you started the book, and you're waiting, but I already passed like 500 pages and she didn't catch up still with her recent memories.
Exactly.
And I'm like, and I'm not sure if everyone will survive, because like when you read series that have more than one book, you know that like main characters are off the chart. They're gonna survive. They will have a happy love story whatsoever, and this one is just like, it's traumatizing, but like you can't stop.
But like in a good way, it's kind of sometimes as well when you have maybe 2 or 3 characters in a book and each chapter is just about one of them, and then you end that chapter and you want to know what happens, so then you have to read another like 3 chapters, go through the other characters, just come back to that one and finish that chapter, and then you kind of at the same point again.
Yeah, but it's also annoying because the moment you're starting next chapter with next character, you get into that character
exactly,
and then
you just continue.
Yeah.
But no, it's one of the best feelings, especially like in the summer when you have some time to read as well, and that's really good. Yeah. But yeah, now you guys have recommendations of books.
Yes.
To read.
And you can wait for another episode.
Exactly. But yeah, with that, we just say bye.
Bye.
And see you next time.
See ya.